Let me start with an honest truth, and it might not sound very pleasant. The chronic disease you're most likely to face in the future did not suddenly appear one day. It's been inside your body, running quietly in the background for years. You didn't miss it. Not because you skipped checkups, but because humans are terrible at noticing things that slowly get worse. We panic the moment our phone battery drops to 20%. But we barely notice when our sleep recovery slowly declines. Long-term stress keeps wearing us down. Our metabolism quietly drifts off course when your phone runs out of power. You immediately plug it in when your body runs low on energy. You just say, "I'm a bit tired lately." Let me say this clearly on your behalf. This is not your fault. The human brain is simply not designed to process long-term, subtle, invisible changes. And this is exactly why AI is entering the health space. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through three things. First, why AI suddenly started to understand life itself. Second, which AI tools ordinary people can use before getting sick. Third, what AI can help with after illness and where its limits are. This isn't future fantasy, it's something you'll almost certainly use in the next decade. To understand why AI can enter health care at all, we need to start with a breakthrough that sounds very scientific, but affects all of us. It's called AlphaFold. Think of a protein as a long strip of paper. Fold the same paper into a paper airplane, a paper crane, or a useless crumpled ball. Completely different results. Inside your body, it's the same. How proteins fold determines how healthy you are. Scientists struggled with this problem for nearly 50 years. Then AI arrived, and for the first time, we could predict protein structures quickly and at massive scale. AlphaFold didn't just improve research, it changed medicine from "let's try this and see if it works" to "we roughly know where the problem is." For everyday people, this means faster drug development, lower failure rates, many diseases becoming manageable instead of mysterious. I won't make you immortal, but it is making aging slower and more predictable. Now for something practical, the tools you can use before you actually feel awful. AI health tech isn't about making you perfect. It's about spotting trends you'd otherwise ignore. Let's start with a category that's quietly becoming the front line of early health detection. AI wearables, but these aren't just step counters anymore. Today's wearables are specialists, each designed to monitor specific health risks with medical-grade precision. Take AI smart rings, for example. They track high-frequency heart rate variability and subtle temperature shifts, signals closely linked to recovery, chronic stress, and long-term inflammation. The value isn't today's data point. It's how these signals drift over weeks and months. Then there are AI health watches and bands. Beyond fitness metrics, they can detect arrhythmias and flag early cardiac instability, often before symptoms are noticeable. Some wearables go even further. AI health earbuds and emerging devices like AI necklaces, patches, or bands focus on continuous respiration, posture, and nervous system stress responses. Each device does one thing extremely well, and that's the point. AI doesn't look for a single bad number. It looks for patterns that quietly trend toward risk. In recent years, something fundamental has shifted. Capabilities once limited to hospitals and labs are quietly moving into everyday life, not to diagnose disease, but to watch biological signals drift. Long before symptoms appear, saliva-based hormone checks, handheld respiratory analyzers, and continuous glucose monitors are becoming part of that shift. Each offers a small window into how the body responds to stress, food, sleep, and daily life. And when those patterns start to drift, AI often notices long before you do. Now layer all of this with passive AI monitoring. The systems that work while you do nothing at all. Smart toilets track basic urine biomarkers. AI health mirrors observe skin tone and blood flow changes. Millimeter wave radar sensors monitor movement, breathing, and fall risk without cameras or microphones. You're not being watched, you're being understood over time. For high-risk groups and aging families, this isn't surveillance, it's early warning. Without sacrificing dignity, on a broader level, AI health platforms now combine data from wearables, home sensors, and health records not to predict everything, but to notice when something is slowly getting worse, and to trigger intervention before emergencies happen. So before you ever feel sick, before you ever Google symptoms at midnight, AI is already doing one simple thing, watching trends humans are bad at noticing. Not to make you perfect, not to control your life. Just to answer one quiet question, is this body slowly drifting toward trouble? Or staying on course? That's the real value. Now, a very practical question, how does an average person actually use AI? Let's be clear about one thing first, AI cannot diagnose you, but it's incredibly useful in 3 ways. First, translating medical language. Tools like ChatGPT Health and Google Gemini turn lab reports from doctor language into plain human English. Second, helping you prepare better questions. Before seeing a doctor, you're no longer nervous and blank-minded. Third, are reducing unnecessary panic ... compared to midnight web spirals. AI is calmer and much less dramatic ... In short, AI isn't a doctor, but it helps you stop being an information underdog. Many people think health means curing disease, but the longest part is often recovery. AI exoskeletons can assist walking, support strength recovery. AI companion robots
I feel so
can
much better when we talk
provide
like
consistent interaction, support emotional stability.
this. Thank you, my
But
friend.
two things matter deeply here. First, AI is assistance, not replacement. Second, privacy and local data control matter a lot. Technology's endpoint should never be control, it should be dignity. Let me leave you with a more realistic question. If AI didn't warn you 5 years ahead, but warned you a few months early that your body is slowly moving toward a chronic issue, but there's still time to adjust, would you want to know, or would you say, I'll wait until I feel something. I'm too busy right now. I'll start next month. In the comments, type just one word. Yes, no. Next, I'll break down which AI health tools are genuinely useful, and which ones simply package anxiety as technology. Follow this channel because you will need this information someday.